The government is a group of people who the Prime Minister has chosen to help him or her run the country. There are normally about 100 people in the UK government, and they are called ministers. Our Prime Minister is David Cameron, and his Deputy Prime Minister is Nick Clegg. What is an MP? An MP stands for Member of Parliament. Britain is split into two different areas called constituencies, and every area has an MP who looks after the people living there. They are based in the House of Commons. Nicky Morgan is our local MP. The House of Commons is the most powerful parliament to have. The public chooses who we would like to run our country. There are lots of groups to choose. The House of Commons is where they make laws.
On the 4th of January next year, the main rate of VAT will rise from 17.5% to 20%. The years of debt and spending make this unavoidable. This single tax...
Order! Members, calm down.
The government also decides where we spend our money, and that's called the budget. Also, the money comes from the income tax, the VAT and the duties. My mum has been working very, very hard to give the government money. The group with the most MPs is allowed to form a team of people who run the country. This is called the government. The government decides how to spend the money. It is spent on hospitals, schools, the police force, housing and lots of different places. Do you know how it affects us? Welcome to the 6 o'clock local news. I am your newsreader, Louis Canaliva. Would you miss your lollipop person? The future isn't looking too bright for lollipop men or women.
My children come first, and I must see to my children before anything else. You can save a lot of lives because you're teaching them how to cross the road. You know they don't move until I tell them to move.
She's been here for a long time. I've known her crossing for 27 years. So we've been coming with my own children and the minded children. And she teaches them road safety. They know that they have to stand and wait until Heather says, right, sweethearts, and then they can cross.
Because there's not much money around the moment, local councils might have to stop some of the work they do to make sure they don't run out of cash. One of the services, some councils plan to cut their lollipop men and ladies. Are found crammed inside two cars on the motorway. They were discovered by police. The vehicles were stopped by cops on the M5. Some of the animals were on the back seat while others have been put inside the boot. The lambs are now being cared by a nearby farmer. 6 men have been arrested. We have a live report coming from the farmer. I've done my sheep ginger because of these thieves. I've lost 200 sheep now because of them. I hope this comes to an end by this rustling. night.